Well, so this movie, which is an out-of-season special, has some cool elements. However, the overall problem with this movie is probably that there's not too many offensive jokes. That used to be the hallmark of the show. However, there are things to be excited about. Essentially, I feel String Wars is a story of greed. You see the boys in South Park making these small boats as a service for the companies who want to have water rights. Then, of course, as they get better and better deals, they choose the one company that gives them the most money. Of course, naturally, also, it is Man-Made Pig that is responsible for the water drought situation, which is a typical South Park plotline. Also, the character of PP, who have always been known to be a deceiver, even fooling the water commissioner in the process. The latter, I also feel, was a very cool character, and the way you saw him show up at the wheat farms as a real scary character, that was some of the coolest scenes in the movie. As for the Cartman story, where he lived in a hot tub, that was kind of random, as well as that he wanted his mom to get new fake tits, so that she could be attractive to rich guys. That was also a very strange plotline. However, that he actually goes to get breast implants himself is a typical hysterical end of the story to the story between him and his mom, because in that moment you actually knew that she kept her word that she would never give in to him again. Actually, that breaks the character a little bit, but it of course doesn't add anything new to the Cartman character, who is willing to do crazy things like that in the hope that people will stop him. But this time, she never changed her mind. Obviously, deep down, he never wanted fake tits, but he always has this mentality that he is forced to do it, even though it doesn't change anything. Also, I will say that I don't really understand a Karen slang word that Randy is now called during the whole movie. Sort of something negative about the white guy, but I don't feel that it makes the movie funny. As for the story as a whole, I do think it lacks a bit of creativity, and these streaming boats running down the river is sort of like not a new story with a new meaning. But if I was to give this movie a score, I would say a 7 out of 10, because despite the lack of creativity, the movie also has its moments.